Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America and home to the Georgia Southern Eagles. But trust me, it can get a little ugly if you come in here and you're not an Eagle. The Eagles about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Georgia Southern, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rock. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Georgia Southern's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, better look out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Allen. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Spartans will hustle to the line. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complementing quarterback to this offense.
Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The hand to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with a pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. He'll pitch it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Motion from the back. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again going.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois answered the bell away from Champaign today with an impressive victory. The Fighting Illini knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stewart. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a first down.
Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Allen. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got his man in the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. We reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to pass, it's Stewart. He makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the option. Touchdown, Eagles! Excellent pass by the back on the option. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run the option. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back.
A lot of room to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. He'll run it again. Creates a little room. And they get him down. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? To the ground to try to pick up the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw on third and short. Back open in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 5 on that last one now. How aggressive will they be on second and inches? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Hit as he throws. Play by this defense. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. He now has 61 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Lets it go. It's caught. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
15. And that's a first down for the offense.
The give to the single back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And the third down pass is incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
23-yard line. First down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Michigan State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll try the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Finds the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. He's loose. Tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sparty.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 23 over New Mexico State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Stewart. With the catch, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Working the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. Plows through the defense. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw at Stewart. Here's the pressure. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fair catch called for and made. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Good enough for a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
55, Georgia Southern, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for room. It's Allen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back on the option to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gives it on the option. He's in open space downfield. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Reads it, fires complete. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They go to the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here comes the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Rushes on him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
At the 25-yard line. And
the play action fake. Unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
He'll try to tack on one more.
for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over New Mexico State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself because you have all these goals and all these things you want to do, and you come in your first touch, man. You cough it up, but you got to put it behind you. This defense needs to come out now, be ready to play, fight back, build some momentum back the other direction.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Michigan State.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the left side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fakes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
At the 27-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just add better players. more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.